Hi, I'm Dr. Percell Church Jr. and this is my wife, Angela Church, and we are here in Las Vegas, Nevada, North Las Vegas, and we are so excited to have voted in this election for our first African American president. It was a tremendous event. I experienced nothing but joy and jubilation. I had a little back surgery a few months ago, and I was accommodated at the polls, and it was excellent. Everyone just accommodated me, and it was very nice, and it was a very pleasant experience. I'm very, very proud to have seen this day come.
For us, Election Day was very exciting because our children always participate in the voting process. For them, having watched both of the campaigns, having watched both candidates, because we want them to be able to evaluate and critique both sides of the information. So they watched both the Democratic convention and the Republican convention, of course at our very insistent urging. But they, on election day, were also a part of the process. They went to the polls with us. We allowed them to go in with us to press the buttons in the selections that we had chosen, and so they came away from the voting polls with a I voted sticker, even though they are all three not yet of voting age. And we were able to spend the day as a family. So we took a picture, a family picture of everyone pointing to their I voted stickers. And so it was a very memorable day, and it shall be for our family.
Now, there was voter registration here at the church, was there not? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well, for the voter registration, I was so motivated after the Republican National Convention to get involved in the process in some way that we began a voter registration drive at our church, Zion United Methodist Church. And having been a part of that process, I made acquaintances and contacts with the staff at the elections department for Las Vegas. And they called me on more than one occasion to volunteer to register voters from throughout the city. We participated in the voter registration drive at the citizenship ceremony here, following the path of having gone through the classes to become a naturalized citizen. So I participated in that drive as well as on the culminating day of voter registration. I was also asked to come back to register voters in Las Vegas. And I have to say that in Vegas we have a very good process. And my husband will tell you about what happened on the day we went to the polls.
Please do.
Well, several things happened the day we went to the polls. We had just purchased, just moved into a new home, and my name had not been moved from one election site to the other. And they were so accommodating. In fact, I looked and saw that my name was registered in two places, and so I chose the one, and they let me pick the one that I wanted to vote, what site I wanted to vote in. They're very accommodating, and everything was on computer, and so we just chose the one that we normally go to, and it was a very pleasant experience. I would do it again if I had to.
The one thing that we experienced in Las Vegas, there were no lines on election day.
Right.
At both of the polling sites where we voted. There was not a single line at either voting location. So we were able to walk right in. I had my choice of voting machines. So we had a very, very pleasant experience. And though we had to wait for hours, we were prepared to do so. We had a wheelchair in our Suburban for Pastor so that he would be able to wait, and we were prepared to stand in line for him and have our snacks, and we were ready. Whatever it took, we were going to vote, and we were determined.
Thank you so much for your valuable time.
You're welcome.